Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model this part from the scratch. As you can see that I have already modeled it, and it is matching with the isometric view of our reference drawing. We will create this part from the scratch. So let's start our tutorial. For this tutorial I am using the FreeCAD version 1.0, so you must have at least FreeCAD version 1.0 or higher version. So let's start our tutorial. I will close this file and create a new file. If you want to learn FreeCAD from the scratch, then you can buy my complete FreeCAD course from zero to expert. This course also available on Udemy, but problem is that Udemy only give me the 37% of a course selling. You can see here user had paid $15, but I have only got $5. So after minus of taxes I get the pennies on each course selling. If you wanted to see the review of my course, you can go to the Udemy and search for the FreeCAD, and you will see my course, complete FreeCAD course from zero to expert. And this course is took by the more than 2000 students, and I have got the rating of a 4.1. For the demo lectures you can expand it and see the demo lectures and the course structure. But I will request you, if you found my course interesting and the reviews of the other student on Udemy, then I would request you to buy my course from my coffee shops, because if you buy from here it will help me a lot. So once you buy my course, you will be redirected to the Google Drive, and here is the my course, complete FreeCAD course from zero to expert. Go inside, and the sections I have shown you on my Ko-Fi shop page. So exactly same lectures under the section is created. For example, section 1 is introductions to FreeCAD 1.0 and what is new in FreeCAD 1.0. So if we go to the section 1, so there are the 18 lectures, and if you go inside of the sections 1, you will find the 18 lecture total. And once you go to the lecture 1, you will find a video file which you can download to your system, and you can watch it. And this course is updated on a equal interval of a time once the new features is came, and once you purchase the course you have the lifetime access to the course. And in the case of any doubt, any query, you can mail me at admin@mechnexus.com. At the end you will find one video which is a promotional video. You can watch the video and take the whole overview of the course. You can also explore my shop where you can download the tutorial source file and some interesting projects on FreeCAD. You can find my course link on my YouTube channel. You can see the course link, and you can also find my Ko-Fi course page link on pin comments and video descriptions. So buy my course and keep supporting my FreeCAD works. Your small course purchase will help me to grow this channel, and it will also motivate me to create more awesome content on FreeCAD. So please check out my course on FreeCAD from zero to expert. And now we will come back to our tutorial. Here I have created a new file, and I will create my body, and let's start our first sketch. So first on the origin plane, and select this front plane which is a exit plane, and click on the sketch. And now let's off the origin plane, And if we read our part, so this is the circular profile, so we will create our revolve profile. So first we will create this profile and revolve it to the 360 degree. So let's first select the polyline tool and start creating our sketch. So I will create a rough profile, and then we will constrain it. So if you see the section view, so this is the approximate profile, and now first thing we will do, we will add a relevant relation. So first make this vertical, and this one horizontal, this one vertical. And now first we will start constraining the outer profile. So select a smart dimension, and we will select this end point and provide the dimension. So this is the radius of 100 mm, because of our diameter is of 200, which we can see here. And now let's provide the further dimension. This point is of 42, and now let's move it, and let's select this point and this point, and provide the horizontal dimension, which is of 36, and let's constrain this point, horizontal dimension of 25, and now constrain this one, select it, and provide it a 4 mm. And now let's constrain this point. So this is of a 25.5, select smart dimension, 25.5, and then move it, and let's provide the total height. Select smart dimension, select this point to this point, which is of 39, and this is of 100. Let's define this height, which is of 11 mm. And now let's constrain this point. So to constrain this point, we will select this point and our origin point, and add a horizontal dimension of 52. And now let's move this point, and let's constrain this point, select a dimension, select this one and this one, and this is of 42.5. and now let's move it. So here if you see, here is a chamfer is given. We can create this chamfer later also. Let's provide this angle of the chamfer, which is of a 30, and now let's constrain this height. Select a smart dimension, select it, this point and this point, and the height is of 30, and we will also constrain this point. Select this point and this, and provide a vertical dimension of 23, So our profile is fully constrained. Let's move the dimension to the outside so that you can see the dimension very clear. Now move it. So this is the revolve profile, and now we will revolve it around our axis. So let's exit the sketch, press 0 for isometric, and let's select the sketch and click on the revolve. So we wanted to revolve around the Z axis, so we can see that revolution is created. Say OK. Now we will create a next feature with respect to our isometric drawing. So now we will create this pad, which we can see in top view, this 4 pad. So select the face and click on the sketch, press 0, switch to the top view, and now here we will read the dimension. So if we can see here, the PCD is of 130. Select a circle tool and we will create a circle and give it a 130, and select it and make it construction. And now here we will also project this diameter. Click on the project and project it, and let's switch to the wireframe. And now we can see here the radius R14 is given. So here we will first create a circle or 3-point arc. So let's create a 3-point arc, and this center of our arc will be on our construction circle. So make it a coincidence, and at the same times provide this radius of R14. And now we will give the angular constraint. So this is at the center of this 90 degree. So this line is of a 40 degree. So first thing we will do is to create a line and make it a construction, and let's select a smart dimension and provide the angle of 45. And now make this point and this point as a coincidence one. So here is a conflict, so we will press Ctrl Z and we will delete it, and let's move it. Now I will select this and this and add a coincidence relation. And now we will also create a 3-point arc. Select a 3-point arc and create a arc on the construction, and select this and made it equal. And now we will create a 2 line by joining these 2 points on both the sides. So select a line tool, select this and this and this. Now select this line and add a parallel relation. Similarly select this line and add a parallel relation. And now we will add a tangency to this and this. So now this is the our first profile, and our sketch is completely closed. And let's come out of the sketch. Now here I will switch to the flat lines. Now select the sketch, click on the pad and give the pad distance 24 mm. Say OK. And now we will polar pattern it. So select the pad and click on the polar pattern, and here we will provide the quantity 4. Say OK. So you can see that this polar pattern is created. Now switch to the isometric and set this top view. Now here we will project this 4 arc and create our circle. So let's select the face and click on the sketch, click on the project geometry, and we will project this 4 radius, and we will create a 4 holes. So select the circle tool and create a 4 circle. And now select a smart dimension, and let's see the 4 holes which are at 12 equidistance through all. So provide it at 12, say OK, and now select control key and select all 4 circles and make it equal and say close. Now select the sketch and now select the hole wizard, and here we want diameter 12, so provide 12, and we can see that 4 holes which are through all, so simply give the through alls and say OK. So here you can do one thing. In this pad you can create a hole and you can polar pattern this pad and hold at the same times, so no issue. You can also follow the different approach which you are comfortable. And now if you see the top view, there is a cut, so now we will create this cut. So select the top plane and click on the sketch, and let's set our model to the right orientation, and now click on the top view. And now here we will find out this PCD first. So this is the PCD of 160. So let's create the circle and select it and make it construction, and select smart dimension, provide the 160, and we will create 3-point arc. Select it and create a 3-point arc. Now select this and this and add a coincidence, and now select this and this and add a coincidence. Now let's move it, and we will also project this outer diameter. Select it and project it, and select a 3-point arc and create one arc, and now select this our newly created arc, this outer diameter, and add a tangency. Now we will create a line which will be the vertical. So select a line tool, create a line this side and on the other side. Now select it, make it vertical, select it and make it vertical, and now select this and this tangent, select this and this and add a tangent. And now let's select a smart dimension and provide the radius of 8 mm, say OK, click on close, and now select the sketch and click on the pocket and say it through all and say OK. And now we will do the same procedure to polar pattern it to the 4 quantity which we can see here. Now select it, click on the polar pattern, and here FreeCAD automatically took this Z axis. We have to just define the quantity. So we have created the 4 cut. Now we will move to the next feature, which is to create the cut. If you see here, there are the 2 rectangular profile which we can see, which are the cut. So here we can see a note, 2 rectangular holes through walls, which means that this is the rectangular cut which is the through wall, and we can see the hidden lines. And in a isometric view we can also see it. There are the 2 cuts which are the through wall on the other side. Now for this we will simply press our model to the isometric view and we will on the origin plane. And now if you see the orientation, so this is the cut which will become on this exit plane. So select the exit plane and click on the sketch, and for the better sketching I will off the origin plane, and from here I will switch to the wireframe view so that I can draw it. So first thing is to select a rectangle tool and create a rectangle. And now let's provide the dimensions. Select a smart dimension, provide it 16, and this is of 6 mm, and position from the origin is of 4 mm. And now position from the bottom, so if you see here the position from the bottom is of a 12 mm, which we can see. So from here to here is of a 12 mm. So this is the fully constrained sketch, and let's come out of this sketch and create a cut. And now select a model and select the sketch and click on the pocket tool, and here we will make it a through wall and we will make it symmetric to the plane. So you can see that back side and front side is a cut is created, which is the our requirement as per the our drawing. Now this cut which we are seeing in a hidden line, we will simply mirror this cut on the other side. Press 0 and select this cut and click on the mirror options, and from here select reference and select this YZ plane and click on OK. So if you see our reference drawing isometric view, our reference drawing isometric view is completely matching with our FreeCAD part. So we have successfully converted this 2D drawing into the 3D model. Now let's provide a color like our reference model. To provide a color, select a body and go to the appearances, and in appearances we will provide first a black color. So go to the diffuse color, and we can also adjust the color by dragging this small triangle. So let's give the approximate color with respect to our reference and click on OK and click on close. Now we wanted to give the individual faces different color. So for this we will switch to the part workbench, and here is the options. So I will select these two faces, but first select a single face and on this, and then we will add the multiple faces by pressing the control key. And here this bore is of a different color, so select the faces and go to the custom appearances, go to the diffuse color, and now here we will provide a white color. Simply select a white and say OK and say close, and we will also make it OK. So you can see that we have successfully modeled this part from the scratch with the help of part design workbench. This is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.